right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of the Auntie Podcast with Jocelyn on her. Before we even get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about this shit. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, listen, I don't know what the hell been going on. I actually do. Because it's been apparent from jump that Toni and Karlissa don't like each other. But finally, Tia done put her foot into it, honey. Because when the show first opened up, they can't even get past the intro good. Tia's like, I got to get this off my chest. She turned to Toni and she like, what that shit is, Toni? You talking about us online and shit calling us bro. What going on? Tokyotoni is comedy to me. Because, honey, that motherfucker will get online and do a whole rant. Fuck you bitches. I'm getting ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit. And all the other things. And then when you come to her and approach her about it and say, well, why was you saying that? The fool will look at you and say, girl, don't be believing in blogs. I didn't say that. They like, girl, we seen Karlissa getting pissed off because Tia's kind of just like, well, Toni, you don't. Karlissa didn't even let her get the shit out. She like, nah, Tia, don't do that punk shit. Put some bass in your motherfucking voice. I got my tennis shoes on today, and I got my hat to the side like Tip back in the day. We gonna whoop this bitch ass if she gets started, honey. Karlissa pissed today. They done had it. I don't know what's in her coffee cup. It damn sure ain't Folgers. I don't know why in the hell y'all keep giving them liquor, wanting them to do these shows and get along. It apparently ain't working, as y'all can see. But yeah, they done got Karlissa drunk, so she's egging Tia on, and Tia is consistently asking Toni like, what's the problem? Well, Toni eventually is like, nah, me and you don't have no competition. Me and you don't, but this bitch here won't get a season 2. And she pointing to Karlissa. Here's what I didn't like, Tia. Yuntie, I've been loving the hell out of you, but I did not like how you flipped the script because Karlissa was the one that had your motherfucking bike just now when you was confronting Toni. And then as soon as as soon as Toni seen that y'all was ganging up on her, she disarmed you real quick. She said, me and you don't have no problem, although you seen her disrespecting you online. So regardless of if she's saying me and you don't have no problem or what, she still went online talking about you. So for you to just fold right there and be like, oh, okay, you said this bitch over here, she gonna have to fight for her spot. Do you not know that what she'll do to Karlissa, she'll do to you? If you sit up and stay on a season 2 with this bitch and she get tired of you, she's going to do the same damn thing that she been doing to Karlissa this whole time. And that's get you the hell up out of here when she feels like it. Because she ain't going to like you no more. She's going to be tired of you. Like, Toni is just somebody that you shouldn't trust. And it's so crazy because she seems so endearing. And she's the most fun one, it seemed like, on her. Of all 3 of the aunties, she's the one I want to hang with. Because I feel like I would want her to be the cool, fun auntie type deal. I feel like we would have an adventure where we would be riding through some type of projects all day long, cussing people out, smoking, doing all kind of shit all day. That's what I feel like would be going on. What I would want to happen is she would mentor me. We would talk things. We would talk womanhood and, businesses and things like that. That's not what's going to happen with Toni. You feel me? But she just gives that. Like, when you look at her, and it's just a shame that once you get to talking to her, the shit just go haywire. So after they get through doing what they doing, arguing for the whole first, 2-3 minutes, they finally get to talking and asking each other how they feel about Jocelyn. Now, the stage is already set right here because Karlissa said she's not a huge fan of Jocelyn. She claims she don't really like Jocelyn because she didn't care for Jocelyn saying that, whichever one of them girls, I can't remember what her name was, that came on the show and was talking about Jesus, she didn't want her to keep talking about Jesus. And it's like, Karlissa, girl, shut the hell up. What is you talking about? Before anybody could even clock you, Tokyo clocked you. And that's another reason Tokyo probably be on your ass too. Because she was like, it's just like a bitch like you. Motherfuckers is high, all drunk in the party, and you over here talking about Jesus. Like, pick your battles. It's a place and a time for everything. You don't need to be in a party talking about Jesus. And I feel like that's all Jocelyn was saying. She wasn't saying don't talk about him. She was saying right now, right here, where you and your ass cheeks are hanging out and you out here showing your cool for a little bit of money, you don't need to be bringing that up. That's all she was saying. It wasn't like, don't say nothing about Jesus, period. So you already set the stage wrong. Again, you've been drinking a little bit too much, Karlissa. I can see it all in your eyes. They low and they glowing. You feel me? They glossy, based as hell. That's all I'm going to say. So Jocelyn comes out. She look good in the motherfucker. And the first thing she do, honey, is start shaking that ass. She turn around. She start dropping the booty. Yuntie over there with her tongue looking like it's ready to taste whatever come out. She don't care what's finna drip down Jocelyn's leg. She gonna lift it up. Karlissa's mouth hanging open. She can't believe a bitch ass looked that good because hers ain't looked that good in years. Toni was the only one over there just kind of looking like, yeah, okay. The one thing about her, too, she don't be getting starstruck for real. She just kind of be playing it cool when these motherfuckers come on her. And that's why people tend to gravitate towards Tokyotoni more so than the other two, I feel like. And they get more comfortable with her, and that leads her to feel like she's kind of the leader of the pack amongst the damn group. They start talking to Jocelyn. Oh, wait. Before they start talking to her, Jocelyn brings flowers out for all the aunties. And it's funny, too, because she bring real cute, big, beautiful, colorful bouquets, honey, for Tia and Tokyotoni. But, baby, she bought about 12 roses out for Karlissa. Here you go, sweetie. It's all you getting. And we bought these from Kroger. And that's what you just going to get. And what you going to say? And you know what I'm saying? Karlissa took them and smelt them and sat them on down. But I think she even said something like, oh, you gave all the red ones to me. Yeah, bitch, because you the one causing all the motherfucking smoke today. That's why you got all the red hot roses, period. They start talking fitness. Honey, I was shocked when Jocelyn say she ain't wore a bra in 15 years and them titties is still sitting up that good. Ma'am, who is your doctor? These bitches is going having to get their titties done 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And you had one and been good for 15 years, I need to go there. That's all I'm saying. I need to go there expeditiously and get these damn things lifted to my chin immediately. It's crazy, but she does look good. You know, Jocelyn says she does hot yoga. She loves how her body looks on hot yoga. We know that she's very active. That's another thing that keeps her in very good shape. She dances. You know what I'm saying? Jocelyn do a lot. She horseback rides. She do a whole lot. They asking her the usual shit. Who in her DM? She don't really tell nobody or whatever. Do she really do lines and all this? And Jocelyn turned the story right back around on them. She like, honey, do y'all? You feel me? I know one of y'all bitches done did line before. One of you old hoes done did that line before. Now, which one? Which one was it? And girl, they acting like they lost. But she ain't lying. Y'all know one of y'all motherfuckers done snorted some before. And that's why y'all asking her. And y'all so curious on what the hell she been doing around her nose. Okay? Now, it appears to be going well. You know, all of a sudden, the aunties get the organ again. Baby, everybody, menopause done kicked in on the same motherfucking day. They is just all into it today. Toni get the cussing out. And this is what I was talking about, Tia, with you, why I'm disappointed in the fact that you switched on Karlissa, who had Joe back, and started acting all cool with Toni again. Because Toni, once again, here she come. These bitches. Before I had to slap one of these bitches. Tia over here. Well, you just said you didn't say it, Toni. You know she's a damn lie. You saw her say the shit out of your mouth. And if you're going to sit here like a fool and say, okay, well, I'm going to let it slide. I saw her say it, but you know, okay, she's only going at Karlissa, so I'm gonna let that shit slide. What the fuck you mad for now that she's saying fuck both of y'all bitches and now she's admitting to saying it? You saw it with your own damn eyes and you just chose to believe what the hell the liar had to tell you instead of what the hell your own two eyes had to tell you. They get the organ so bad, honey. Jocelyn get up and say she finna storm the hell out because her and Karlissa is actually starting to have words back and forth. Jocelyn say Karlissa and her funky ass breath can stay right there on that damn couch and she get up and storm off. And here's what's sad about it. She said Karlissa got bad energy and she got bad breath. And what's so sad about it is Jocelyn storms off the stage. They trying to get her to come the fuck back on the stage and she's refusing to come back. And the thing of it is, she demands that they take Karlissa ass off the stage. Karlissa, you got kicked off of your own fucking show so that they can continue the interview with Jocelyn. I don't ever want to hear you say nothing the fuck else, okay? You cannot really say nothing else after you've let Jocelyn or anybody for that matter get you kicked off of your own fucking stage on your show and they get to continue the interview without you. Karlissa get up and say fuck it. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave the stage. I don't even give a damn. I'm gonna sit off to the side, but I ain't going downstairs. I ain't on no punishment. I don't give a damn. But you still on punishment. You ain't on stage, so you still are on punishment, regardless of the fact that you ain't downstairs or wherever the fuck you think you are. You're still on punishment because you got kicked off of the damn stage, sweetie. You sitting on the side like a little kid, and she didn't even want to come back on while you switched fucking seats. They was even trying to make it to where you sat on the seat with Tia and Toni went on the other side and sat on the couch with Jocelyn, or vice versa. And she still didn't want to come out as long as your motherfucking ass was on her. So they kicked your ass off of the stage. Karlissa, it's a lesson learned, baby. You cannot compete where you cannot compare, and that just is what it is. You got to cut this shit out. All of y'all really need to cut it out. Y'all too old for this, to be on her doing all this motherfucking arguing. Y'all too old for this. So they kick Karlissa off the stage. Jocelyn ends up coming back on the stage and sitting down. And they actually do have a nice interview. Granted, it was a little boring. I'm not going to lie. And I don't even think that it was boring. I just think that it's normal. Like, we done got so conditioned to seeing so much drama with these zoo shows that we say that they're boring. I know at least I do. But I feel like it's boring if I don't see a whole lot of drama cracking off throughout these episodes, because that's what they set themselves up to be. You know what I'm saying? They set themselves up to be the network that bitches is gonna get active. Bitches is gonna call phase. They're gonna fight. You're gonna see all kind of drama. Even with this Aunties podcast, it's been drama going on from episode 1 with Toni going off on the girls and them all arguing amongst each other, they being controversial with the guests. We are used to that from a network like Zeus. So it's just kind of like when it's calm and cool and it's just like they asking Jocelyn a question and she's answering and responding, it does seem a little boring. She ends up bringing out gifts for the rest of the aunties except for Karlissa. She said she bought one for Karlissa too, but she don't know when she gonna give it to her. But basically, she's coming out with a new line of facial rollers. Y'all know y'all can use them on your face, your neck. She's demonstrating to them how you use it on your neck. You know, all of y'all could benefit from it, you know, just to keep them motherfucking necks tight. And I'm proud of Jocelyn for venturing off and doing something else, because it don't matter how good you look. And I think Tokyotoni gave her this advice at the end. Y'all know the aunties try to be giving you a little advice and telling you something at the end of the show, but they told her, like, you know, branch off and do something else. Don't just do a one-trick pony, because anything can happen. Tomorrow, you could fuck around and fall on stage and hurt your ankle and not be able to perform in the cabaret. And who knows what the fuck can happen. Ain't no telling when you'll be able to do another season. That's going to stop your livelihood, versus if you have these businesses or if you have streams of passive income and you're getting money from other places, you ain't going to be bothered, or, you know, your lifestyle isn't going to be altered or changed by that kind of stuff. So I agree with Toni on that. Honey, Tia done had it. They up here, you know, finishing up the interview. It's kind of dragging out. Tia done had it with her drunk ass. She get the hollering on the sideline. This boring. What the hell? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? This boring. You know what? I am gonna take my ass downstairs, because this shit boring. She grabbed her cup up. Take that cup from her. Somebody take that motherfucking cup from her. Okay, dump it down. If y'all ain't near a sink, dump it in the garbage can, because she don't need nothing else to drink. Karlissa is drunk. That is the whole problem with this. I seen old trash bag behind her. Dump that shit she's drinking straight down that motherfucking trash bag, because she's drunk. And she don't need no more. But she gets up, and now she finally does storm off. And it's just like, Karlissa, you should have been done stormed off, baby, because ain't nobody been paying you no attention for about a good 15, 20 minutes. They go ahead, they wrap the motherfucking show up. And before they wrap it up, Jocelyn and Karlissa have words. Before Karlissa ends up even leaving the stage, she get the cut. I didn't even know who she was cussing out. But because she starts saying your dress costs $2, I'm like, okay, well, Toni got on the paint. Tia got on the paint. And Jocelyn the only one with old dress on. So I know she got to be talking to Jocelyn before I could even put 2 and 2 together, honey. Jocelyn done already did. She said she talking to me. Fuck you too, bitch. Yeah, fuck you too, bitch. That's why I put you off your own motherfucking show. Fuck you, bitch. Jocelyn just gone and start cussing the bitch back out. She gone ahead and get the cussing Karlissa ass back out. They have it out real quick. And they gone ahead and pull Karlissa. That's when they pull her off to the side and send her around down to the basement. They basically have their little words of advice. Jocelyn gives some advice as well. She say her advice is to get rid of Karlissa. I've been naive to the fact this whole time because I've been saying get rid of Toni, but at the end of the day, you can't get rid of Toni because I'm sorry. I know they don't like her in this, but Toni do kind of make the show. I'm sorry. She is the most dominant one on the podcast. And without her, it would be lackluster and it would be very much just blah. I feel like the other two would just be running around in circles trying to figure out where to go next. Toni just kind of take the bull by the horns and go wherever the fuck it leads her. That's where the hell she go next. Baby, Karlissa pissed Jocelyn out so bad at the end of the damn episode. She didn't allow her to be in the motherfucking cast photo. I holler. You hear me? It wasn't nobody but her, Tia, and Toni in that damn photo. I know Karlissa somewhere with their head cocked to the side, pissed off. Y'all get down in these comments and let me know, did y'all see this episode? What did y'all think about it? How y'all feel about Karlissa ass getting kicked off her own motherfucking stage? Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on because y'all know y'all don't want to miss when I come back with the next one.